My name is Mike Welker, Coordinator of E-Learning and Innovation and Instructional Designer here at NC State College. And this brief tutorial video will walk you through how to do the basics of firing up and presenting content in the specific classroom. The good news is this is one of the more advanced classrooms we have, where we have a variety of presentation equipment to allow you to present whole lots of different kinds of multimedia to your students. The good news is that almost everything we need to do as far as operating, manipulating, powering on or off this equipment happens up here at the front of the room in the instructor console. The optional place or drawer where you can pull that down, and out comes your keyboard or mouse to operate the instructor PC. But for our purposes, one of the first things we'll need to do to get ready for class is to fire up the PC. Now in this case, we'll have a solid door, but you could also have one with glass, and we'll open that up and you'll see it on one side or the other. And for almost all these guys, in the top left corner of the PC, you'll see there's a button there, and that's our power button. And if we press that, you can tell it's on by it being lighted. On these particular models of instructor podiums, to get things fired up, look for the circle with the line through it, the power symbol and or the projector logo. If I just click on that, that should make the whole panel blink in blue, and then that will begin to fire up the projector for me. Now in these, whichever one has the brighter light, in this case it happens to be the DVD, that's the active signal that I'm sending up to the projector. So if I want to change from the DVD player to the instructor PC, I would tap the button related to the PC. So each source has a different button, either below or above it. Document camera, PC, DVD, portable PC, so on. And again, whichever is the brightest blue signal, that's the active signal that I'm sending up to the projector and be shown to the students. So once I'm done with everything, and I can switch around any point during the class session, but at the end of class, once I'm all done, I just hold down that power button again until it blinks, and then I let go, and then I can shut down the instructor PC and take my materials, and I'm good to go. Now for the laptop option, if I want to bring in my own laptop, I'll need to look for somewhere in the podium there'll be connectors, either these 3-row connectors, what we call the so-called VGA, or a newer connector, HDMI, as well as, if I'm doing audio, some sort of audio plug there as well. And I'll need to plug those into my laptop and get that fired up and send its video out. Then I can select the laptop source as being the source I want to go to the projector. Then what I'll need to do is open up my doors in my instructor podium and look for the DVD player. Usually we will go with Sony or Panasonic if you're looking for a name, but it should say something about DVD on it. In this case, it's a Panasonic one. So to open that up, to put my DVD in, I'd hit the open close, and it'll think about it, and then it will open up a drawer. I can put my DVD in and say open and close and go to town. In the 136 Health Science, you'll find a device that looks like this. This is your wireless PowerPoint remote with a advanced slide and backup slide. You can also use this as a wireless mouse as well. So that's the bare bone basics of getting into this beast, firing everything up. You use a quick tour of some of the possibilities that are here and then shutting it down. Word of a caution on this, don't feel intimidated by all this, and likewise don't feel like you have to use all these woozles just to use them. Make sure when you're always using instructional technology, it's situated in a context of best practice. If you'd like to talk more about those or how to have effective use of your multimedia, you can get a hold of us at elearning@ncstatecollege.edu, 419-755-4706. Be happy to work with you in whatever questions or topics you want to work with. Other than that, have a great class.